stream. We have no viewers yet. No, John, go back. This is where
You just
we
focus on
have
that,
the
I'm gonna
awkward
find
behind the scenes thing before anyone chimes in. We just need at least 5 faces on here. 5, and then we can get going. Right now we have 1 person here. 1. Okay, we are doing good. Steve from high school is here. Thank you. Oh, we got people. Oh man, look at the people showing up. We're gonna talk about Little Mermaid in just a minute. This is a lot of movie news has been dropping lately, and we'll cover some movie news, sure, but this is the one that we most need to talk about. First off, I must confirm, can everyone in the chat hear me okay? I need confirmation. Confirmation. I need 2 people to say yes. You look like Markiplier, not gonna lie.
Oh.
I've heard that one too many times. And I like to think I'm like Markiplier's, if Superman had a twin brother who didn't have powers, that would be me. I am like that version of Markiplier. Anthony Daly says, I am angry. My favorite movie. They better do good.
Here's $2.
Well, since we have 200 people in this live stream, you know what? Yeah. I'm angry too, man. Damn it. God damn it. Why the hell would they do this with the casting? Don't they know that historically speaking, mermaids are all white?
Yeah.
It's just factual.
Yeah, man. They're all like Norwegian. They got that red hair, pale complexion. Don't be. This is so racist.
Look, Halle Berry. What's her name?
Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey.
When I read the headline at first, I was like, "What, Halle Berry?"
Halle Bailey has been cast
Hullabaloo.
To play Ariel, and I am upset because my fictionalized non-human character is being portrayed not by a white redhead, which just it's historically inaccurate, John. It's historically inaccurate.
It's okay. I mean, Shailene Woodley was busy.
God, where's the anger here? Where's John? You're
Yes,
white.
I'm white.
Speak up.
Oh,
Defend your people.
I feel so insulted
Defend
that all of the movie character, I no longer get to claim every prominent lead character as part of my team anymore, and this is really upsetting to me. Now I have a few less team members, and I don't know what honestly I'm going to do with myself. I feel like my culture is being trampled on, even though my culture is just derived from a lot of other places, but I think this is a slap in the face of all of us Disney shills. I don't know what they're doing, and I refuse to accept any more of their review checks, at least for this movie.
What's next? Is Sebastian going to be played by a Japanese crab? Is Mulan going to be white?
They'll get a real crab to play Sebastian. That's what's going to happen. And a real flounder.
Look, who is she? All right, look, let me tell you who she is. It is not Halle Berry.
It's Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey is an African-American actress / very talented singer. And that's about as far as I know about her talents.
She has kind of an otherworldly... I can almost see her in a Tim Burton movie, the way her face and eyes... Like, her face shape and the size of her eyes.
Gosh.
But I can see how she got that kind of mermaid-esque look, that sort of, otherworldly look.
Hey, no one's calling you racist for how you feel, buddy. This is not right.
This is our satirical sarcasm, and I don't know. I don't think anybody's. I don't know. I gotta hear what people are controversying about. If it's just I didn't expect her to be black, I'm like, oh, that's a bit of a drag.
People are. The first thing I heard was the controversy because she's not. She's
Caucasian.
She's not Caucasian redhead.
Really? Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna break it down to you guys. Okay.
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter. Mermaids aren't real.
Yeah, exactly.
Your cartoon is still gonna be there.
Nothing about the character necessitates her being white or a redhead.
I get that it's an iconic look, but there's nothing really specific about the character of why she's white and a redhead, And someone in the comments even said, that she was blonde in the book. And as a matter of fact, the Little Mermaid animated movie is very inaccurate to the story it's retelling.
The story is very depressing.
So man, they're just screwing over everything. I'm mad at the movie, the original Disney animated, for screwing it up there.
Disney has a trait of taking very dark and often very cautionary tales and making them very cheerful and, I don't know, different.
Look, Brianna Hanover, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you, Brianna.
She said they should have cast a real mermaid, damn it. I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm right there with you. We should have gotten a real mermaid. Just leave the original alone. Look, Lene, they're not going to leave any originals alone. I say more remakes and more remakes. As a matter of fact, if we want to even the playing field, guys, we got to like adapt characters from the Disney animated movies and put white people in those roles. Just make everyone happy, okay?
Let's do a white version of The Wiz and just settle the scales.
The Princess and the Frog needs to be played by Persian people. Just saying. That's all I'm saying. All right? That's all I'm saying. I just thought I thought of a messed up joke. And I debated whether or not I should say the joke.
No, I don't think you should.
But I want to host the Oscars in 15 years, and I just don't want it to bite me in the ass.
Then just give up comedy now.
Just give up comedy, because there's no room for edge anymore. There's no room for edge.
Are they really doing a white version of The Wiz at your college comments that was held for review? Is that a true... I love the review comments.
Okay. Am I actually interested in this movie? Yes.
If they make Mulan Mexican, that's not the same thing, though, because Mulan actually has to do with the cultural heritage of China, whereas, at least in my limited knowledge of The Little Mermaid, I don't think it's making a direct comment on, like, Danish living. And, as somebody else pointed out, there are black Danish people.
Wow.
So...
fascinating facts.
Well, no, because like when I remember when people were like, "Oh, not my Black Spider-Man," when that whole like Donald Glover should play him thing came around, and that whole debate opened up the idea that some characters necessitate a certain race or look, and some don't.
Look, I'm just mad at what Disney's doing. All right.
Are you?
I watched Aladdin, and they just made it all about Jasmine that whole time.
I know.
All right.
There was no Aladdin in the movie.
Now I can't go back and watch the original animated movie because there's a live action version that has redefined the whole thing for everyone.
Mm-hmm. No, it's the official. They said the old one's no longer canon and it's not valid. You know.
Yeah. Well, guys, I just wanted to hop on there to tell this all to you guys.
It's America's birthday tomorrow.
Do you think she's gonna sing? Here's the joke. I don't know if I can say it.
What? What is the joke?
I want to be where the white people are.
I mean, I feel like what's growing out of the controversy is that. I'm sure there's a place for this joke. I just don't know where is the most appropriate place for this joke.
There's no place appropriate for it. Okay, clearly, look, guys, I'm going to repeat this once again. Mermaids aren't real. Don't worry about it.
Dude, there's no...
Look, it's a character, okay? And I feel like if you already got your animated movie, if you're going to, sincerely speaking, if you're going to do this version, all I care about is just a damn good performance. That's it.
Yeah, it's like, let's see the trailer at least.
I've heard rumors that Harry Styles is going to be Prince Eric, though.
Oh, that would be, yeah, that makes a lot of very conventional sense.
Yes.
And I feel like if you're upset that Ariel doesn't look exactly as you imagined, well, you'll probably get a Prince Eric who does. Or Philip, or whichever one he is.
I don't listen to any of One Direction, but I fucking love Harry Styles. It's so weird to me. You know? Like, I love watching him in interviews. When I hear he's casting something, now I get excited. Whenever he does like comedy bits, I'm always like, yay. But I've only heard like a single One Direction song. And that's because the song is named Yeah, I've heard it's Harry Styles, one of his songs, but you know. Yeah, but I haven't actually. I've heard some of his solo. I've heard more of his solo music than I have heard any of One Direction. But I'd be pretty excited for Harry Styles to be in it. Yeah. But yeah,
Dunkirk. What's up, Amy O'Neill?
I know that the hatred for this is really in the minority.
I would.
Get it? Look, we're just trying to capitalize on all the controversy, man. You know what you clicked on here.
I think the visual look of a character can be important, but I would argue that with a character like Ariel, I mean, you still have the tail, you still have like the clamshell bra. Like, it's not only that she has white skin and red hair. I don't know. I get in this argument, I do get this sort of, well, there's an iconic depiction, but it is also not the origin of this story.
Exactly.
You know? And so I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily fair. I think it's fair to say, hey, I'm really attached to that original depiction, and it's going to take me some getting used to, and maybe you're not open to that, and that's whatever, but yeah, I don't think it's really a choice you can take direct issue with, you know?
They said that Melissa McCarthy might actually play Ursula.
Okay. I hope that she gets to be, like, full-on sinister, and they don't
Do you think they'll mocap
really
it?
comedy. I would hope. I would hope.
What if they approach her? They're like, we don't need mocap.
We don't need mocap. We need Will Smith. You know, Genie, Magic Lamp, none of this ringing a bell.
Everyone's like, what's the controversy? And then if you just scroll through some comments, you'll see what the controversy is, guys.
Pick your own controversy.
No, don't worry. If there's a reason there's a question mark in the title of this live stream.
This live stream is a BYOC, bring your own controversy, and we'll just address it.
When I first
here.
heard about like the people being mad about this, I was like, oh god. Why are people mad about this? That's how I got it. Hey, Jordan Gordon, your name rhymes here. Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End was a great representation of the mermaid possibilities they could pursue. And
good sequence. Yeah.
I think you mean on Stranger Tides. Let me correct you, okay? Because I'm the smartest one in the room. Don't ever apologize for being the smartest one in the room.
No mermaids in part 3?
No, it's part 4, where where Rob Marshall, ironically, who is directing this, is the one who
this live stream.
Yeah, he's directing this live stream. Rob Marshall, he's the one who directed that, and yeah, I did think he did a good job with the mermaids. As a matter of fact, that might be the reason why he's been tapped to do this.
And your boy made those mermaids, and there's one of them at the cinema makeup school.
Oh, Joe Harlow.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're beautiful in person. Like, not that they all got used, the models, but, you know, the actual practical ones are gorgeous.
All right, guys. Well, since we're here, we're done. All right, we've said it. We beat the horse to death here. Shot him in the face. Did the whole thing. We've said enough about it. Before we log off, what other questions do you guys have?
Ask me anything.
Ask whatever. Let's just get this live stream going. There's other movie news that's happening right now. If you're chiming in late, just rewind the video and go back to the thoughts on everything we have going on. What other movie news is going on? Dude, Mr. just did a super chat of 99 cents. You cheap bastard. Why not make that $1 and make us happy? Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Why did we never react to the Umbrella Academy trailer? I don't know. I don't know why we didn't. Maybe because we're a two-man crew and there's only so much we can handle at once. Spoiler review for Spider-Man should most likely be coming out tomorrow, okay? I would say don't spoil anything in the live stream, but we know that at least a couple of you guys will be jerks about it, because that's just the way it works.
Dude, Ian Willie's 15 and has been watching since he was 11. Thanks, bud.
It seems like some people actually don't know about this casting news.
We are...
Rewind the video.
Rewind
the video, guys. Rewind the video. Olivia asked, what do I think about the Jews? Well, I think when they adapt The Great Mouse Detective, they should make them Jewish in there.
That's a very specific thought.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you get the live action version, that's what you got to do. Dude, this good old gamer guy's really opting for you to go on movie fights right now.
No.
He's really rooting for you.
I could say, no, you could take Dan's belt. I don't know if I can.
No. I
Really?
clearly can't. I've
Well,
obviously not taken Dan's belt on movie fights.
Because you got to
Hey,
get
Gene.
back again.
Hey, Gene.
Gene?
Hairstyle tips. Well, John's is grow your hair. Mine
Condition it a
is
lot.
work with the weather. All right. I rarely have my hair all curlied out these days. You know what I mean? Do we watch the movie? Which one are we talking about? Hey, John, will you react to that Cardi B video? Oh, dude, I was just totally kidding. But at the same time, I'm glad I was able to guilt trip you into, giving us now a total of $3 here. Thank you. That is hard-earned money. It is. So I appreciate it. I feel
really
now
is,
I find it funny, and I simultaneously feel bad about it. So thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I will no longer make fun of people. Are we excited for Stranger Things? I'm cautiously excited only because I'm slightly stressed about the fact that we're gonna try to cover it for YouTube while also keeping all the regular videos on YouTube and Patreon going. So it just sounds like a very daunting task because I know that as each day goes by, less interest will go because it's a show that drops all of it and people binge watch it.
Yeah.
And we just won't be able to. We just can't binge watch the whole thing in one day. It won't be possible.
Oh,
so
snap.
yeah, it's going to be a little bit tough. John,
right.
what did Mr. KT ask?
Mr. KT asked, "Are you Team Migos or Team Bone Thug?" Oh boy, I'm underqualified to answer this question. I guess Bone Thugs seems like they may be. In the long term of things, I would imagine that Bone Thugs and Harmony would probably have a more indelible impact over time and a more innovative sound. I feel like, from what I know about Migos, what was the name of their big breakout record? Whatever they followed that up with, the part 2 to that record, I haven't heard very many great things about, and I've heard that they're kind of stagnating in their output. So I guess from what I know, I would go Team Bone Thugs. Cardi B is in the can. To our friend who asked that, it's coming to Patreon ASAP. Also, shouts out to Buckout Road movie in the chat. Go watch the trailer, you guys. Go check out the most haunted road in America, because I'm buds with those people.
Thoughts on the look of the animals talking in Lion King? That it's gonna look freaking weird, but I will probably be really charmed by it at the same time.
Cautiously optimistic.
It's strange to see something that looks so real and then their mouths moving that makes you go, wait, it's fake, you know?
Yeah, where I know this isn't happening. Somebody asked, I do like classic filmmakers, although I'm not an expert enough to call myself like a huge fan, so to speak. But yeah, there's a lot of great old classics and great classic directors, and a couple of my favorite films are by them.
What do you mean lions don't talk? Great question. That's where it's gonna end.
That.
So John, what are you typing to the chat right now?
I'm just recommending my buddy's movie to the chat because he's here.
Okay. Which one? Matt?
Yeah, Matthew
Matt's
Curry
here.
Holmes.
Hey Matt, I would like to take acting classes from you.
Really?
In exchange, I will let you pay me $250 to attend. Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
Free for the donation.
Guys, listen. We're gonna log off here in a minute. We only wanted to chime in really fast. I appreciate everyone for just hopping onto our unannounced, spontaneous live stream. But what do we think about Sons of Anarchy? Well, maybe I feel pressure to answer when someone does a super chat.
Super chatting, we will never log
What do you
off.
think about Sons of I wasn't trying to do some call to action here, but what do we think about Sons of Anarchy? I hear it's a great show.
I do too.
John needs to start it. I put all the pressure on him. If I haven't done something, I just redirect blame. So, John, why haven't you started yet?
Sons of Anarchy is literally my go-to show for when I imagine that there's just too much TV and I know I won't get to stuff. Sons of Anarchy is the first show that comes to mind where I'm like, I've heard it's great.
Yeah.
I probably will never see it.
Yes.
But hey, maybe I will, and maybe I will eat those words.
That's true. That's true. Della says we look
You look
great.
great. Thank you.
You look at that cartoon thumbnail of yours, man. You look awesome. Della's a guy.
Dude, I don't care.
I thought Della was a girl for a couple of years.
Dude,
Yeah.
Della is a funky Homo sapien no matter which version
We
of...
should they say leave the people wanting more. I think we should live stream until we're down to 0 people.
Until we're down
Yeah.
to... We should leave it strong at 10. When we get down to 10 people...
That's how we should do it, Like, Tarantino was talking about how he thinks he might do one more film. He's like the Michael Jordan of filmmaking, right? He's like, but I might retire after Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He's not going to retire. He's just going to keep going. He's going to keep going. And guys, really quick, dude, if you can't super chat Don't worry, I'm just making jokes. Seriously, don't fucking worry about it.
I mean, we will stay if you send more, but yeah, no pressure.
At the same time, like, no, don't. If you, I don't want anyone to feel pressured. Like, I appreciate everyone does that. So I heard Andy Muschietti might be directing The Flash now, and then he's gonna quit. And then I heard Mike Flanagan might direct it now too. So there's just a whole lot more to look forward to.
Interesting. I would be curious to see Flanagan only for the fact that it wouldn't be horror.
I wonder for the people who chime in on this live stream who go, wait, who's playing Ariel? If they're gonna just wait for us to answer that before they just go look it up themselves.
I know.
To do one little Google search to go, who's playing Ariel? A very talented person, I'm assuming. I'm not familiar with her work, but I'm sure she's gonna. I mean, they went to town trying to find the right person to cast here, so you know.
Wait, Mr. Migzispitic, you mean? Wait, who's Jordy Smith? I thought you meant Jordy Nelson from the Green Bay Packers. Never mind.
Alphiad
Shouts
Henry.
out to Jordy
Thanks for the
Smith
super
anyway,
chat,
though.
buddy. That's really kind of you. Yeah. So guys, what makes live streams the most engaging? What can we do to better our live streams, guys?
This is a
I know I said
feedback
bye, and I brought up
survey.
another conversation.
We're
I
market
just
testing
had a
right now.
thought. You know, I just want to know what would be the best way to. We did a reaction to this. I did a reaction to the Spies in Disguise trailer. Answering questions. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay.
Answer questions, shout-outs. Okay.
Have a still
Impromptu
camera.
skit.
He said
Ooh.
we have to have a still camera. But I like to have the freedom, you know? I feel like
wanna
this makes it more real.
I want to do a live stream, but only as a series of still photographs.
Keep with the jokes. I love your sense of humor. How did Captain Hook die? He wiped his ass with the wrong hand. I think I'm going to update that joke, too. He wiped his penis with the wrong hand.
Hey, people, nobody has asked this question, and I honestly wonder if anybody is excited about Game of Thrones prequels.
It said 97 likes. I thought it said only 97 viewers.
Oh, no.
I thought we lost 100 viewers in like a
few
minutes.
minutes.
Like, whoa, we have really lost
We are
engagement here.
getting out of here.
Who's playing Eric? I talked about it. Rewind the video. I'm telling you, it's Harry Styles. Greg, will you be down to play Jon Snow in Game of Thrones remake? Oh yeah, man. I don't want it. There we go. That's all those lines.
Oh my goodness.
John, you got a specific question for you. They said in order for us to make live streams more interesting, we got to answer questions.
Jeremy2920 asks, since you watched Haunting of Hill House, do you like that Dr. Sleep looks similar? I mean, kind of. I think Mike Flanagan just has I feel like his style is just being really, really good at horror stuff. So in his hands, I'm excited, although I definitely want it to be distinct from Hill House, and I think if he goes full-on Kubrick with it, it should be.
Okay.
Are you excited about Game of Thrones prequels, Greg?
Am I excited? Yes. I want to see that Night King show just so I can know that it's going to end the most lackluster way for that guy. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Same way I was really rooting for a Boba Fett show because I knew he would end in the most lackluster way ever. Mr. KT says, Mr. KT, I love that name. What does the KT stand for? Let us know. Is Kevin this is how I imagine he says it. Is Kevin Conroy the best Batman ever or what? Sure. Well, I can't say it. Honestly, I cannot give it to him. I know that's a controversial, and anytime you choose a favorite Batman, it's a controversial opinion. But I can't say that because he at the end of the day, he is only providing the voice. And it's kind of hard to say he's my personal favorite when he's not doing the physicality of the Bruce Wayne Batman portrayal, which is very important to embodying a performance, honestly. It comes with it. Like, he's a great voice actor and the most iconic voice, I would say. But I can't say he's the best only because of that fact, Like, could Kevin Conroy step into the Batsuit? Could he be Batman? If he did that, then yeah, that would be something. Y'all need a mod to block spoilers.
Yeah, well, how do we do that?
That's a great point.
That's a great point. Can we kick people out?
I'm thinking, I also really am rooting for the Snyder Cut to be released, by the way. That's a big, I've been looking into those videos, and I support Zack Snyder. I know you can hear me, baby. Girlfriend doesn't care for the Snyder Cut. John, I can't be the only one talking. You just go quiet.
Oh,
What
I'm
is
sorry.
this?
I'm trying to kick
What
somebody
is
out of the
this?
chat, and I don't know
Who are you
how.
trying to kick out?
The person who keeps spoiling Spider-Man.
Who's the guy spoiling Spider-Man?
Well, I'm not going to say, because then people are going to go look and get it spoiled, and maybe if they don't know, they'll think that what they're reading is not true,
God
because
damn it.
there may be not true ones in here, too.
God damn it. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt's here.
Your acting teacher said that my girlfriend rolls. He just got a new client. That's how easy it is to get me to sign up.
Hey! Now, look at that.
Look, Archie guy loves you. He wants to know if you've seen Trainspotting.
I have. Trainspotting is a great movie. I haven't seen the second Trainspotting, but I watched it.
T2? Judgment Day?
T2. T2 Intervention Day. Trainspotting is a great movie. Great soundtrack, great performances. Danny Boyle,
Yes.
like old school, like first time around.
All right, guys. Well, we got to film a reaction to, we're starting up season 3 of Supernatural, and we're going to film that right now, trying to get ahead so we can take 4th of July off.
Hey!
But, look, since there's jerks here and we don't know exactly how to block people yet off of the live stream, we're going to fix that next time.
If anyone's got advice for kicking out people or like modding out spoilers.
Okay, here we go. Okay, Jordan Gordon. All right, thanks, buddy. Were you guys Smallville fans at all? I saw seasons 1 through 5, and then I skipped way ahead to the very final 5 minutes of the show, and that was a great 5 minutes. Tom Welling was super game for that, man. Have you seen it?
No, not really.
It's a terrible 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean.
Yes. Okay. Oh, well, look. Someone just said something that I got to bring up. Keanu Reeves. Lately, I've been living my life by WWKD. What would Keanu do? And I think we all should apply that mantra. Jordan Gordon, look, hey, a quick shout out to everyone in the super chat. Thank you to everyone who's been here. I got to take initiative and call it quits. We got to stay strong. We've only lost about 80 people since. I was hoping we would lose all 210, but some of you guys stuck here. Thank you guys.
Keep that dip.
Damn, I really wanted to keep it going to 10. Come on. Oh,
Appreciate
now we're at
it, bud.
174. No, we're supposed to be at 10 people watching. John, pull up the list of people who did the super chat.
All right, we got Anthony Daly. Shouts out to you. Brianna Hanover. Shouts out to you. Jordan Gordon with the rhymes. Mr. Migspitilk. Whatever your name is, comment and tell me what that means and how to say it. Mr. KT, a couple times in here. Alfayad Henry, I hope I'm not destroying your name. That's who we got today.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for being here.
I appreciate everyone for chiming in. You can subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click that notification bell. And don't forget to, good time, no alcohol required.
Get a Ridge wallet.
Get Stuckmanized.
Download Vikings, War of Clans.
10 million subscribers.
Stardust app.
Woo! Woo!